Please welcome on stage Lutalo Muhammad and Martin Stamper. I'll tell you what, we got used to seeing that kit on podiums and rostrums, didn't we? It's nice to have some Olympians with us. Let's start over here with Martin, because Martin, you've had a great year, European Championships, World Championships bronze medalist. What was the experience like going into that athletes' village for the first time and knowing that you're going to represent your country at a home games?
It was really exciting. You know, when we got there, it was amazing. We seen a lot of top-class athletes, and we just couldn't wait to get into the arena, really. And for me, that was the best part, walking out, the crowd going wild. There was 8,000 people stamping their feet. And every time I walked out, I had shivers, and it was an experience that I'll never forget.
I think the crowds is what everybody is remembering from that time, that it was insane. People who might not have necessarily been Taekwondo aficionados, every time a Brit came on, cheering to the rafters. But tell me one little inside treat, if you would, from the athletes' village. We noticed that Team GB was the largest team, wasn't it? Took over one, basically, block of this athletes' village. What was it like in there? You guys, particularly after competition, I bet it was like being at uni again or something like that, being at school.
Yeah, there was one night, to be honest, because we were the last 4 days competition, so there was a lot of athletes who had finished and enjoying themselves, but for us, it was the last 4 days of the Olympics, so the last night we let our hair down, went to the closing ceremony, we had a big Team GB party, free drinks, and it was really good.
Yeah, you looked at him and saying, no, but he was also grinning during that answer, so he's clearly got a story to tell. But let's get back onto that Taekwondo mat and ask you, Lutalo, you were in the category that you lost your first fight in, and yet you had knowing that if other results went your way, you had a chance of a bronze medal. So how nerve-wracking was it going through that process of hoping that others won to give you a chance of winning a bronze medal?
It's not the ideal position you want to be in, especially like going to an Olympic Games. The focus was getting a gold medal, but you know, it was really nerve-wracking, like having to wait just to see because I lost to the Spaniards, see how we did. And when you got to the final, it's just really refocusing, making sure that I was mentally right, and going out there and putting in a good performance.
And of course, contributing to what was the best haul of medals for 104 years, being a part of that, and knowing that, what was it, 65 medals in total, something like that, that you've played a part in that. It must be really a proud moment for you.
It is a very proud moment. I think especially me, I'm a London boy. I was born in East London, so being a part of these games, being able to medal at a home Olympics, and my first Olympic experience, it's indescribable. I'm just so happy and proud that I was able to represent Great Britain and win a medal.
And of course, what happened with the crowds as they applaud you, and thank you very much for that, City Square, they learned Taekwondo as they were watching. So there was this really extraordinary sensation for you, surely, that you almost knew when you had scored, not by looking at the scoreboard, which is traditional for the Taekwondo athletes. You'll go, there it is. You knew from the crowd. Every swinging headshot you struck, the cheer told you that you had met your targets. Extraordinary.
It was wonderful. I didn't even have to look at the scoreboard once, just because the crowd was so loud and it was so tremendous, the atmosphere, that I could, every time I heard a loud cheer, I knew I scored. Every time I heard boos, I knew he scored. So it worked out really well.
Martin, did you have a chance to go throughout the park and just get a sense of what the Olympic Park was like and what London was like during the Games?
Yeah, the last 2 days again, I was a bit disappointed, you know, because I just missed out on a medal. So I was trying to enjoy the experience as much as I could after a disappointing loss, but just walking around and seeing all the athletes, and the setup there was amazing. You know, there was nothing we went without. The food was amazing, the facilities were amazing, and I just hope London and Great Britain can keep her up towards Rio and keep the facilities and, you know, produce more athletes.
And are you particularly proud of the Taekwondo players who, of course, are based in Manchester and could contribute to that wonderful experience for so many fans who went to see their athletes fighting for their country?
Yeah, they did, and I've had so many people who, like you said before, who didn't even know what Taekwondo was, say, oh, I watched Taekwondo, you were amazing, and inspiration and things like that, just because Great Britain is amazing for getting behind Great Britain. you know, they just support any sport, and it was the best experience of my life.
And you know, you see those pictures, you see the interviews being done with Olympic medalists, and there they are, proudly sporting their gold, silver or bronze medal, never taking it off, never losing it, never mislaying it, misplacing it. Lutalo, where is it?
It's at home.
He left it at home.
I'm very sorry, guys.
I'll tell you what, Natalie was really upset. She wanted a picture with the bronze medal, and she doesn't get it, and it's all his fault. You've made a grown woman cry, man. With that, and that sense of real ignominy, will you please thank Lutalo Muhammad and Martin Stamper, our Olympians.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.